which means that it is time for... I like how my claps do not match this at all. But it is time for the Steve Buscemi movie draft, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have Lan going first because he won today's show, followed up by Frank, and then myself. And so we are picking movies with Steve Buscemi, or you can call him Buscemi if you want. Either one works. Lan, what is your first pick?
So this draft is kind of hard for me because like the only thing I've seen Steve Buscemi in is like cameos in movies.
And those work, if that's what you want to go with.
So I'm going to go, my first pick is going to be, which actually I think he did a really good job, and maybe he should have had his own movie spin-off from this, but Con Air.
Con Air. I was hoping I was going to get that one, but yes. Con Air. And that's the, how does that fan theory go? It's that it starts with Billy Madison. He ends up in prison, which is Con Air. And then there's and he retires. Oh, and then he ends up in The Big Lebowski. Because nobody knows Donnie's backstory from The Big Lebowski. And so go watch Billy Madison, Con Air, Big Lebowski. Actually, that would be the perfect triple feature right there. But anyway, Frank, what's your first choice?
Mine was going to be The Big Lebowski.
I had a feeling that was going to be it.
I know one of Brandon's picks, though, but I won't say it.
You know one of my picks?
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Oh, God.
I did.
Hold on one second here. And I had the, hold on here.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Good. Learned your fucking lesson.
I'll spoil it.
What the fuck was I looking for here? Where did it go? Oh, Big Lebowski. There we go. Oh, and I'm not even showing it on the screen. There we go. That was kind of the whole point. With the Big Lebowski.
He even got Build on there.
Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
Lebowski.
And then to go back, we also had the old Con Air right here, which was Lan's first pick. My first pick for... I get to go back to back. So I gotta go with... Oh, shit. I gotta go Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just in his role in that movie. He's fucking amazing in it. Mr. Pink. He's fantastic. Where he's complaining about his name. I sound like Mr. Pussy. I guess if you've never seen Reservoir Dogs, I highly recommend it. Now, there's a couple more that I need to figure out here. But the one that I think Frank is referencing is Airheads.
No, that's not the one I was thinking.
No, but I'm going to go with Airheads then.
All right.
That was on my list.
Oh, all right, Frank, we're back to you.
My second one's going to be Armageddon.
Yeah, was that the one you thought I was going to go with?
Armageddon.
No, I don't want to say it in case.
Okay, don't say it yet. But that was definitely one that was on my list as well, where he's kind of the womanizer, and isn't he the one that takes out the huge loan?
Yeah, he's like a super smart guy, and he takes out the loan thinking they're gonna get blown up. He rides a nuke like in Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah.
Like, woo, remember that guy in Doctor Strange? But then
Space Madness.
Airheads.
They end up saving the world.
Oh, that's
right.
Like, I forget that he's the one that gets Space Madness.
Yeah. And then he gets back to Earth. He's like, I owe that guy a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, but remember, they also request that they don't ever have to pay taxes ever again.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, Lan, you get to go back to back here with your next picks. What are we going with?
Okay, so I'm going to go... There's a theme to these two, so I'm going to go Billy Madison.
Yes!
And then I'm also going to say Big Daddy just for the fact that he said, you still owe me an Egg McMuffin.
I was hoping somebody was going to pick the some of the Adam Sandler movies. So we got Billy Madison. You got them right there. So remember, he was the crazy guy. He was the one that had the list of people he was going to shoot, and then Billy Madison calls him and apologizes, and he gets taken off the list. And then he saves
there's somebody like that
that
we went to school with.
Is there what?
That there's somebody like that we went to school with.
That had a list?
Yeah, like who, he was bullied like in our high school or in junior high.
I mean, I
You
wouldn't
ever think about that?
I wouldn't doubt it. Like at all. We went to school with some pretty fucking crazy people. So, and then here's your Big Daddy, another fantastic movie. All right, Frank, third and final pick. What are you going with here for Steve Buscemi movies?
It's kind of funny. He's in the movie, but he's not in the movie. If you want to put on that level, Monster Inc., where he plays the voice of the purple thing. Yeah. So technically, he's not in the movie, but he is in the movie.
Well, but he plays a character, and I don't even have the poster for that. I don't know how the hell I don't have that one.
You're welcome.
So some of the honorable mentions that we have here: very small role for Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
he plays is that Buddy Holly?
Yeah, in the restaurant.
We have some of his other pretty big movies. He was in a movie called Death of Stalin. He was in another movie called Delirious, not to be confused with the John Candy Delirious, by the way.
Delirious? Yeah, that one's actually really good.
Don't forget, he was in Desperado.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He also was in Barton Fink. Coffee and Cigarettes. Steve Buscemi in there with a huge cast, by the way, in this movie. Ghost World, another one that he was in. By the way, that is Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
It'll blow your mind. We got the Hudsucker
Oh,
Proxy.
you know, blow your mind is seeing Scarlett Johansson in that Sean Connery movie where he's the lawyer in Miami, and Scarlett Johansson's like 9 years old in that movie. I can't remember what the hell.
I didn't know he was in Hudsucker Proxy.
I looked it up. I believe he is in the Hudsucker Proxy. He's also in King of New York.
With Christopher Walken.
He's also in Living in Oblivion, obviously, because that's him right there. Don't forget, he was in Mr. Deeds.
Yep.
He was Crazy Eyes.
Yeah.
What else do I have here that he was in? He was in The Wedding Singer.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
All right.
And Trees Lounge was another big one that he was in.
Okay.
But the one that I'm going to go with, have we said the one that you thought that I was going to pick, Frank?
No, I'll let you go first because now I'm thinking it could be two ones because there's one big one out there that nobody picked, and then there's one that I think you might go with just because it keeps your little,
my Bruce or not Bruce Willis, my Kurt Russell alive?
Kurt Russell.
Well, I don't think so because I was going to go with Fargo.
Okay, yeah. That's Fargo. But I was gonna say I thought you were gonna go with Escape LA because it's Kurt Russell, Steve Buscemi.
Nah, you got to go with Fargo on that one, man. You got to. So there it is. So there's your movie picks for Steve Buscemi movies. Lan has Con Air, Billy Madison, and Big Daddy. Frank's list is Big Lebowski, Armageddon, and Monsters Inc. And then I have Reservoir Dogs, Airheads, and Fargo. If we missed any great Steve Buscemi movies, make sure you let us know in the chat whether you're watching this on a replay or if you are watching this here live. Either way, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up. Comment below. All of those things definitely help the channel out. We also have the membership tiers here on the channel. For $4.99 a month, you can become a Memberlorian. For 99 cents a month, you can become a channel supporter. Either way, it definitely helps to support the channel, support the things that we're doing here, kind of keeps us motivated to continue on. We have a few members already, so the more that we can get, the better. And if you become a member, I now have all of my stickers, and I should have had the actual stickers here with me, but we have Cross-Eyed Bear stickers, we have Brandalorian stickers, and then Old History of Rock stickers as well. So if you are a member and you want to, you can hit me up on Discord, Facebook, or Instagram. Give me your address, and I'll ship off a little pack with all three of those stickers in them, and I'll ship that off to you, and you'll get to represent all the stuff that we're doing here proudly by being a member on the channel. If you don't want to become a member, if you can't afford it, if money is an issue, always clicking like definitely helps, and sharing as well. If you can share this stuff on other social medias, it definitely comes in.
Share it like the Care Bears.
Share it like the Care Bear stare. Let's fucking sploosh. Never gonna watch the Care Bears.
Let's fucking sploosh.
Fucking sploosh.